Hey Robloxian, what's up? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Blox Timer. So guys, in today's video we are going to discuss emotional moments when It's Funny cried on camera. Are you guys excited? So let's get started. So keep up with me to the end, comment right below this video, subscribe if you still haven't, and turn on the post notifications for more videos. Number 3. It's funny role played during Friends whilst role playing a bully story. It was quite stupid how the entire story the siblings were viewing turned out. In a video titled The Saddest Story on Roblox, the siblings decided to check an anti-bullying Roblox story out. It started with 3 girls asking a guy to join them for lunch in the school cafeteria. However, he decided not to. Laughing whilst looking at the 3 with his friend, one of the girls was more distraught than the other 2. The boy came up to her the next day, and same girl thought she was coming to bully him. However, it was because he wanted to befriend the girl. This story made absolutely no sense, but it seemed to have somewhat touched It's Funny. She was not laughing like the rest of the crew. She was sniffling. She joined in later with the group ridiculing the story and mockingly shouted, "I am literally crying right now," trying to cover up how it had really touched her. Fortunately for her, Draco started cracking his jokes and fans were barely able to notice the subtle breakdown that she had. Number 2. Story time, the crew's job at their restaurant. Funny's family decided to open up a restaurant to make ends meet. It's Funny and the crew recalled how horrible it was to work there, especially because they weren't paid enough and could not find other jobs because they had to commit all their time to the family's restaurant. They were unable to work to spend money on the things they wanted to purchase, things other kids their ages had. Once again, the air felt very heavy as the demeanor and faces of It's Funny began to change, followed by the demeanor of the crew. They recalled how difficult life had become. It was an endless cycle of study, unfulfilling work, and sleep. Eventually, Draco started kidding around to make the video worth watching and uplift everyone else's moods, which made everything better. The fans in the comments gave their unrelenting appreciation to It's Funny and the crew, especially after seeing what the channel meant to It's Funny, without which she'd still be stuck in her horrible job at the family restaurant, unable to eat the food she wanted, buy the clothes she liked, and spend her time gaming. It was during their time working in the restaurant where It's Funny began to watch YouTube videos and eventually decided to make one for herself to add a little color to her life. Who knew the hobby would eventually become a very successful career path for herself and her siblings? She always makes sure to thank her fans for the support she gets, often getting teary-eyed whilst doing so. Number 1. Revealing how the crew almost perished. The crew revealed the details of a scary incident during their storytime video. It's Funny and the crew were on a vacation in California and had rented a mansion from Airbnb. It's Funny and Golden had an interview in the morning, so they decided to stay at a hotel near the location where the interview was to take place. Draco, Lunar, and Rainbow were staying at the mansion. Draco and Lunar went to sleep after the siblings enjoyed in the pool and went to sleep. However, Rainbow could not sleep. Suddenly, she began to hear strange beeping noises coming from downstairs. Initially, she ignored them. She tried to doze off. Eventually, she could not sleep because of the noise, so she decided to investigate. It was coming from downstairs. She followed it to the garage and saw smoke coming from the garage. It was at this point that she realized that this was a fire alarm, and she would round up the other 2 before going to Gold and It's Funny. This was the point where the emotion truly began to manifest upon the faces of the siblings, more so on the face of It's Funny. It was indeed a very scary time for them that affected them deeply and for quite a while, especially considering how close the siblings are with each other. It was only after they made an in-depth detailed video that they were able to fully get over the terrifying incident and how close they were to being in serious trouble that night. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.